bass player attitude. Hang on. Hey, welcome to Gummy's workshop, or for the time being, Gummy's spare room. Although, went down to the old workshop spot yesterday. All the concrete foundations are in, all the sewage is in, all the conduits for the electrical power is in. They're going to start doing the sides and the RSJs over the next month. So, couple of months' time we might have a party. Yes, if you're in South London, somewhere near Greenwich, and you can bring drink and food and jelly and other people and a location, then we can have a party. I might be there. You know what I'm like. Anyway, I've got some fantastic things to show you today. Now, Uncle Gravy, hey, Uncle Gravy, now then, Jimmy Savile put his hand in my bra. I still haven't heard the song, but it sort of turned into an online victory song for battlefielders now. It's weird, isn't it? What goes around comes around, right? Now, Uncle Gravy, now then, young man, he did really like my brown and gold looks. So, I thought, as a little treat, I would put my hand in your bra and show you this lovely, lovely gun. Now this is a LUXE 2.0. It's in for the works. It's going to get blueprinted today. But I wanted to show you how beautiful anodising can get. Now, you have to excuse me, I'm full of McDonald's. Yeah. Now, believe it or not, this is anodised. It's a fade. So we've got two base colours, which is a fade. And then we have this masking laid into those two base colours. Really, really hard to do. It's a very, very limited production run. I've only done like 13 of these, although I could be wrong. It might be 13 or 30. Could even be 23. But let's go with 13, makes it more valuable. And that is absolutely lovely. This is for Kissy. He's going to be so mad at me now. He's only about 6'5". Kissy. That is just, it's a pleasure to work on that. It's been well looked after. It's actually quite well set up. And this is a Ray Mears gun. I know this is a Ray Mears gun. Because Ray Mears, old Davy boy, he always uses the black 20s on the outside of the can, because we used to have, I used to hassle LUXE America to give me as many O-rings as I could get my hands on for the outside of the can. We're getting into this one today, quite literally. But what I'm going to be doing next for Matthias, is getting into his LUXE. Oh, it's an OLED, but it's got a 1.0 can on. That's weird. I mean, these are the better cans to have, but I just find it weird to find that on a OLED. You can tell the OLEDs, the difference being on the OLED, this has got an LED screen here to show you what your PCP motherboard's doing, whereas on the original 2.0 you just got your on-off switch and a set of lights. But remember, these guns talk to you anyway, so I'm never really too sure about the LCD screens. But he's going to be getting today, he's going to be getting, now believe it or not, this is actually the same can. This is so heavily polted, this one. And I've done parallels through the centre as well, so everything's bang in line. And then what I'll do is I'll take the sides of the can out, so we can get fractionally more air in, but it also makes it a hell of a lot easier. I keep disappearing out of camera screen. I do apologise. Maybe it's better, you know, seeing as I'm so ugly. It means that you can get your finger in there for changing those internal O-rings. With the putty system, of course, you can take the can apart and it gives you a much easier access to the O-rings, but if you can't change O-rings on one of these without having to unscrew it, what have you got, like elbows for thumbs or something? Come on, man. It's no advantage to take something apart to change O-rings. I mean, it's a good system. It's intuitive. It's clever thinking. But I can't help but think that thinking could have gone elsewhere and into something else. Okay, now what I want to show you here is all that lube. After all the videos of telling you guys to stop putting 20 tons of lube on your gun, what do I get? A bolt that's full of lube. Sub-hair games, right? What 3 minutes long? 5 minutes? I've seen one last 60 seconds. 50 seconds, game's over. So you don't need this much lube, do you? The smaller amount of lube you can get in your gun, the better. That's why I'm now doing the Teflon stuff, which comes in a pot, which is about this big, to prove a point that you only need a tiny amount. With the Teflon-based silicone lube I've got, it doesn't start working until you can't see it. If you get this lube in your barrel, your balls go all over the place. Now, he's also got a dramatically massive chamber in here, but I don't know. See, I can't help but see timing problems with that. I don't know who's made this or who the manufacturer of this one is. I might get an idea if I can get it apart. Normally you can spot a manufacturer by the way it's been machined, what machine marks have been left behind. Yeah, I'll show you this against the standard one. Let's do some experimentations and some maps with this. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative, having our delivery ports that big. The only thing is, with having our ports that big, we've lost, if I put those two together, you see this one is much smaller, well this will hold that much more air in its storage capacity over this one. I will have to do some experimente. I'm not sure who that is. If anybody can shed some light on this one for me, I've never seen this one. I have seen a lot of aftermarket bolts and some of them have worked exceptionally well. I did get given some for testing and I can't say enough good things about them. And of course with my stuff's all bored out. I'd never seen any of the aftermarket stuff before, and I was at the CPPS, minding my own business in my little marquee there, doing me repairs and servicing, and this chap come up and introduced himself and he said, look, I'm the guy who makes that stuff. And I'm like, wow, can I have a look? And he showed me his and I showed him mine. Sounds like a naughty schoolboy's game in the playground, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Show me yours, show you mine. Hello, yours looks like a peach. He's like, yeah, it's because it is peach. It's where I keep my packed lunch. And then I showed him mine with the big bores, and then he showed me his with the big bores, and we're just like, dude, great minds think alike. But his ones, the transfer ports were the same size. So I'm not too sure what the advantage of this is going to be. But straight away I know that I'm losing air capacity, simply because of the diameter of this cage and the diameter of this tube. So what I will do is I will measure these by displacement. What that means is I'll get a measured amount of water, drop this into the water, measure how much that water moves. We do the both to those. How much that water moves tells me its cubic capacity via its displacement, right? Sounds complicated, but it's not. It's the easiest way to do it. It's really simple. It's how they work out the weight of ships, you know. They wait until they've built the ship and then they drop it in the sea and they work out how much water it displaces in the sea. That gives you the ship's weight. It's weird, isn't it? I don't just put it on a giant scale. Anyway, until later, I'll see you anon. Ta-da, boys. Bye-bye.